Hey guys, it's Courtney and welcome back to my channel. So this may be a bit confusing for those who have been subscribed for a hot minute because you're probably thinking, girl, where is your face? Like, we've been seeing videos and why don't I see your face? Plus, y'all been telling me for a hot minute that y'all like just hearing my voice. So it's just like, why not use my voice as that opportunity to just talk with y'all in a voiceover, and you guys get to see just like the super pretty background, which, by the way, the person is listed on this video for the one that created the art, and you can definitely check the link in the bio if you would like to have your own art created by them. They did an amazing job and I definitely recommend them for anyone. But we're gonna get into today's first topic for this content style video, and that is why you will never love yourself / be good enough. And y'all are probably thinking right now, wait, who are you to tell me that I'm never gonna love myself and feel good about myself? And trust me, I know y'all definitely were. But what I'm personally talking about is not the actual phrase literally, but we're going to actually be discussing the ways that you can truly feel good about yourself and love yourself, especially around this time with the Valentine's Day season, because I know I have a lot of my friends that, are single, or they just got through a breakup and now they're trying to get back into the single world. And sometimes seeing a lot of love go around with like couples and stuff can make you feel a type of way. And don't say you don't, because I know y'all do be feeling a type of way sometimes when you just see a whole bunch of couples being happy around and you're just like, dang, I want that too. Like, why can't I have that? So I feel like when it comes to the Valentine's Day season, and not even just the Valentine's Day season, but just thinking about in general throughout the year, we focus so much on making sure that we show that we love others well enough, and making sure that we are good enough for others. But there is never any priority in making sure that you are good for yourself, feeling good for yourself, and feeling that love for yourself. So that's actually what we're going to get into, and I'm going to list a few things that I actually saw over on the internet, and as well as like my personal feelings about ways and tips that you can actually work on yourself to fully love yourself around this Valentine's Day season and just throughout the rest of the year, because you should be practicing things like this all year long and not just because of a particular holiday. So let's get this thing started. Now, the first thing I'm gonna need y'all to do is be gentle with yourself. I see so many times on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you have the opportunity to put your feelings out there, and y'all just be so quick to just be down straight talking negative about yourself, especially with the Valentine's Day season. It's like, oh, I'm not worthy of love, I don't deserve it, why me, why don't I get this love, or why am I not in the situation that all these other couples are in? And just all this like negative down talk, beating yourself down, blaming yourself for not being in a relationship, which is like, be gentle with yourself. Sometimes it is just not the time, and that's all there is to it. It's just not your time to be in a relationship. And if you're going to be spending your time consistently talking down on yourself and doing why me, pity me moments, then it may not even be best for you to even be in a relationship in the first place, because you really have to work with fully accepting your own space and time and enjoying that self company before you can then be in a relationship with others, because all that negative feelings within yourself is not going to suddenly disappear in a relationship. It's just going to drag along and then eventually cause issues within whatever relationship you pursue. So don't beat yourself up on things like this. Don't blame yourself. Be gentle with yourself and accept that not everything is a problem because of you. That's the first thing we need to work on. The second thing is stop comparing yourself to others. Like, I see this so often on like Facebook. I'm talking about Facebook a lot because that's where I'm particularly on the most, where people are just like, oh, this person's in a whole relationship and why am I not? If they can get a man, why can't I get a man? Oh, or if this person can get a girlfriend, then why am I still single? Like, everyone's just getting a boyfriend these days, but why am I still here? And it's like you're consistently comparing yourself to others instead of thinking about your own self. You're not looking into what may rely in you, and what inside of you is part of the reason of why you are not in that relationship. Like, there isn't a need to constantly be comparing yourself to others, because we're all on different life paths. So it's like, just because you think you're on the same life path as someone, and you think that y'all are at the same wavelength, that means nothing, because that person could have been working on themselves the last 5 years prior, and now they're in that relationship. So you can't really just be assuming that, oh, everyone's just at the same level, same mindset and ground as you, because we're all at different points in our life, which means that you can't compare yourself to someone that's already experienced what you're currently going through. You have to focus really on yourself and your own life journey and your own path to self-love and all that, because that's how you're really going to grow from that and then eventually be able to experience what you're seeing in other people. So definitely do not compare yourself or your life experiences to other, because we are all different people. Another really important thing that a lot of people tend to forget to do is you have to clear the clutter. And when I say clear the clutter, I'm not talking about like your typical like, oh, like just clear the clutter in your room or clear the clutter in your house. I'm talking about clearing the clutter that is within your thoughts. If you're cluttering your mind, your thought, and just like everything you think about with only things that focus on the negative about you or about your experiences, then of course those clutters are just going to stick into your head, and it's just going to keep popping in and back and out of your life and legit hunting you, because you won't learn to clear out that negative clutter in your head. So it's very important to clear any clutter, which is your negative thoughts and feelings, out your head, to help you be able to truly learn to feel better about yourself, feel that goodness within yourself, and feel that love for yourself. After you do that and you clear that clutter, we're going to get into the next thing, which is about being mindful. Now, a lot of people are always in that instant gratification when it comes to wanting good things for themselves. That means they want everything to be in a rush. They want everything to just be quick and just handed to them within seconds, instead of just valuing the time where you're learning about yourself and understanding why you're feeling the way you're feeling. A lot of people are just so quick to want to just keep jumping into relationships to temporarily validate how they're feeling, when that's not helping you. You have to be mindful of your time by yourself so that you can fully learn about yourself, learn your needs, what you want, what you need for yourself, and what you want others to give to you. This is how you can actually learn to be fully thankful for the time that you spent by yourself. So it's definitely important to be mindful of that time and take as much time as you need to fully learn about that. Now, the last two things that I want to bring up, which is so beneficial and important for you, is you need to focus on the fabulous within yourself, and you need to set healthy boundaries. Now, when I say focus on the fabulous within yourself, I'm talking about you need to be focusing on all the good qualities, aspirations, and just looking at the good things about yourself and focusing on that. Do not focus on all the bad things about you, all the past negative stuff about you. Do not do that, because all that's going to do is set you back from being able to grow and progress into a better person. Plus, when you're focusing on that so much and you're focusing so much on your negative, that's going to deter people away from wanting to even interact with you in the first place, because all you're doing is talking about how negative you are and how not good you are and all that stuff. But if you're focusing on the fabulous and all the good and positive things, that's actually going to attract people to want to actually interact with you more. They're going to be like, oh, look at you. You got yourself, you got things going for you. Let me go hit you up, because you definitely got some stuff going on with you. You are looking happy and positive. So definitely make sure to focus on the fabulous. The other thing is setting those healthy boundaries. If someone is in your life and they are not bringing you happiness, they aren't fulfilling your needs, they make you more upset than happy, and they don't think that you can do whatever you can to get that successful life that you want, then they do not need to be in your life in the first place, point blank, period. You need to set those healthy boundaries within yourself, and if people are overstepping those boundaries, they don't need to be in your life. Setting those healthy boundaries in the end is what's going to help you grow to become happier with yourself, feel better about yourself, and love yourself even more, because you aren't allowing that negative energy from others to get into your life and your space. Protect your space and protect your energy. Those two are super important to do. But y'all, we are finally at the end of this video. I just want to say thank you first so much for even sticking through and listening to me talk about all things that courageously make me want to rant, give advice, and just speak courageously about my thoughts and feelings. If you do like this content and you want more from this channel, then definitely be courageous and join us. There'll be content coming out on a weekly basis on either Wednesdays or on Fridays. So definitely stay tuned, and I hope to see y'all next week. All right, y'all. Bye, guys.